Good morning. Welcome to the show this morning. This is Employment Opportunities with Randy Clark. Our show comes on every Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. This show is about getting employers connected with employees or just letting the listeners know what's out there. We have a special guest this morning, and I'm honored to have her. She is from Coosa Valley Medical Center, and we want to welcome Jeanine Crawford.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Sure.
She is the Human Resources Director at Coosa Valley Medical Center. And you know, when I think of Coosa Valley Medical Center, I think of one big family. That's what it seems like to me. They make you feel so welcome. And everyone always has a smile on their face, and they're so friendly. I feel a special connection with Coosa Valley Medical Center. Not only was I born there, but 13 years ago, I also helped build a new wing on there. And Coosa Valley Medical Center is a big part of Sylacauga. Matter of fact, it's one of the top 10 hospitals in the state and Sylacauga's biggest employer. Now, tell me a little something about you. And for those that don't know, what exactly is human resources?
Thank you. I am Jeanine Crawford. I have been in human resources. I have been one of the lucky ones to work at Coosa Valley for over 25 years. And it's like you said, it's family.
Right.
I go to Walmart, it's family.
Right.
People ask questions about family.
Right.
Human resources is the way in that door. You put an application in, the application actually comes directly to me. I make sure people qualify for the position. I send it to the directors, the managers. Next thing you know, I'm calling them, offering them a job. Okay. We do everything. I do background checks, we do drug screens. Human resources is the way in, the front door to the hospital.
Well, that's wonderful. You know, I know we've had these are trying times.
Yes, they are.
We have the COVID issues, and it's been tough for everyone.
It's been awful.
And I know it's been tough on getting employees in too.
Yes.
Tell us exactly what openings do we have at Coosa Valley Medical
Actually, we always have RNs open. We have patient care assistants open. We have medical assistants. I have food service. I have EVS. These people we need. We can't run a hospital. I know I can't run without a nurse, but I can't run without a housekeeper or a food service person. We have patients in that hospital that needs every service that we can give them.
Exactly.
And it's hard to find help.
I know it is.
The only requirement to get the entry-level jobs is a high school diploma.
Okay.
Or a GED.
Okay.
And right now we're working with that. If you're in the process of getting it, we will hire you.
Okay.
We need people. Insurance starts day one. Again, it's a wonderful place to work. It's family-oriented. We have flexible schedules. We will work with anyone's schedules.
Okay.
My favorite is that we need nurses. And I know that nurses are traveling for COVID. It's COVID here in town. Right. We need nurses here.
Right.
I know they take a travel assignment. Try me. I have travel assignments. We would do anything to get people to work at Coosa Valley Medical Center in this city. Right. Sylacauga is one of the best cities that I have lived in. We need to keep it going. And the hospital is it. I do too. That hospital is it. We need people to work at the hospital.
Right. That's one. If you don't mind, could I kind of go over some of these positions?
Sure.
Okay. Like you said, you need housekeepers.
Yes. They're cleaning rooms. They're cleaning offices. We have different offices in the building. Okay. Across the street, the POB building. That patient wants to wake up in a clean room. We need people to clean those rooms.
Okay. Now, how does the professional building across the road, I know it's all linked to Coosa Valley Medical Center,
right.
But
we have different physicians' offices in those buildings.
Okay. And those physicians, are they private or do they work for the hospital?
They work for the hospital.
Good. So the professional building is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Some of them are. Some of them don't belong to us, but it's 4 doctors' offices over there belongs to us.
Okay. Great. Now, the food service workers.
Starts in the cafeteria. They cook food for everyone. They cook food for guests, the Hickory Street Cafe. They cook for the patients. We have to have them.
Exactly.
It's always patients.
Now, you know, something I've always wondered is the Hickory Street Cafe. It's got its own name.
Right. We have our
But
own.
it is part of Coosa Valley Medical Center.
It is Coosa Valley.
It's not separate.
No.
It is
Coosa Valley.
Well,
we
that's
just
correct.
opened, when you helped build that hospital,
Right.
we had a front door. For
Right.
people who do not want to come in the hospital, they can come through that front door. That's why it's called the Hickory Street Cafe, to get your dinner, lunch, and breakfast.
Well, that's wonderful information.
is.
I've always wondered that.
Yes, it's our employees, it's our hospital, but we just gave it a name because it's a restaurant.
It is. And it's on Hickory Street.
It is on Hickory Street.
Okay. Medical receptionist.
We have new physicians coming to town. We need medical receptionists to help answer phones, help do schedules. We have 2 jobs openings for medical receptionist.
Okay. Patient care techs.
Patient care techs, right? They work right hand in hand with RNs, helping the patients with bathing, helping them feed them, help them walk them. Anything that nurse need, that's why we need those medical assistants and patient care assistants.
Okay. And all those jobs that I've just mentioned
Can be found at cvhealth.net.
Okay. Now, let's talk about nurses.
Okay.
You need nurses.
Badly.
How does the nurses, do they work like a 7-day on and 7
We
day?
have different schedules. Right now, again,
Okay.
we're flexible. We have 12 hours. Most of our shifts are 12 hours.
Right.
We have some 8s. I have 3 on, 2 off, 2 on, 2 off. Right now, we're just needing nurses.
We need nurses.
We do.
Are we getting them
I'm getting them slowly back in because we have the CAC program.
Right.
We get some of those new grads because we have scholarships.
Exactly.
If you would like, we also have scholarships that anyone can apply for.
Okay.
They come back to workforce after 2 or 3 years if you feel like you want to. And listen, we know everybody wants to grow. They want to be in the big hospitals.
Right.
But eventually, you need to come home.
Exactly. You know, I worked construction all my life, and you'd hear about another job where it's paying all this big money and all that. But I'm here to tell you, the grass is not always greener on the other side.
That's exactly right.
Because sometimes those big paying money jobs, the reason they pay big money is because it costs big money to live there and
That's exactly right.
expenses. So
And
we
another
need you
thing,
at home.
and they're not family.
Exactly.
We treat you like
that
family.
That means a lot too. If you're not happy on your job,
you're not going to stay.
You got a miserable
You're not going
life.
to stay. I hear a lot of times that you can't get in touch with the human resources people at some of the places people work. We're going to answer that phone. We're going to call you back.
Great.
Because I'm the person on the other end. I want to talk to someone.
Exactly.
And I'm going to make sure they talk to someone.
Great. Okay. Now, how do they apply, such as, do they come to the human resource department?
They can. Or we have a
call?
You can do either or. You can call the Coosa Valley Medical Center and ask for human resources, or you can go online, cvhealth.net. All applications are online. Okay. I don't have any. A lot of people want hand paper, but the world we live in, everything's computerized. They can actually pull up on their phone and do an application.
Okay. But then, if somebody, I found out everybody doesn't have a computer.
They do not. We have a.
But if they come up there and see you, you will help them out, right?
We have an application room that's open 8 to 4:30 every day.
Wonderful.
And we'll walk them through the application.
Right. You just need some workers.
We just need some applicants.
And if you want to be a part of a big family,
please.
I can't think of a better place than Coosa Valley Medical Center.
I can't either.
Okay. Now, is there anything else that you would like to cover that I might have missed?
I think we got it all. We need applicants. We have jobs openings. Day one, insurance starts. No waiting period on benefits.
Okay.
If you put an application in today, within 24 hours, someone will be calling them back.
Wonderful. Well,
we try to make the process pretty simple and pretty easy to get you in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jeanine, I sure thank you for coming over.
No, I appreciate you having me.
You're a source of information.
Well, thank you.
Sylacauga Hospital is such a big part of Sylacauga.
It is.
And our surrounding community.
And we want to keep it here.
We want to keep it here. And we need to fill these jobs up.
We do.
And thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Anytime.
Stay tuned next Tuesday, right here, same place, same date, same time. Employment opportunities.